All right, let's get started. The difference between information and knowledge. Is it the same or is it different? Are these two terms used interchangeably? Let's find out. When you talk about information, we're talking about facts, bits of facts about something, about someone. It could be an organization, it could be an individual, it could be groups of people. And when you talk about knowledge, we are talking about something that we have acquired through experience, through education, through analysis, and through research. Information, to give an example, so if somebody says the price of crude oil has increased from, let's say, $60 per barrel to $62 per barrel, which means an increase of 2 rupees, that's an information a person provides. What do we do with this particular information that we just received? Well, when the crude oil prices go up by, in this case, $2 per barrel, somebody can come to a conclusion that the fuel price is likely going to be increased by a few cents or dollars based on the country you live. If you're talking about the petrol price in India, it could be, it could go up by a few rupees. So that's a knowledge you obtain through information. So information, it's a combination of information and insight that actually helps in benefiting the individual or the organization. Information is all about raw data, facts, figures, words, charts, etc. Information becomes knowledge once we start using it, once we start to apply it. Otherwise, it doesn't make sense. Another example I could give is, let's say a candidate is shortlisted for an interview by an organization, and he or she does the homework, checks the company's website, their flagship products, and everything. He spends about 30-45 minutes about the organization. When he goes for an interview, probably if the interviewer asks him, hey, what do you know about our organization? And if the candidate is able to provide everything that he actually learned, it is going to keep him or her in good stead. Information can be shared, it can be easily understood, or it could be easily transferred from one person to another. Same holds true for knowledge. It can be shared. It's a different thing that sometimes people may not want to share some knowledge, especially if they have worked quite hard at it. It could be understood, it could be transferred, but I think for knowledge to be transferred, you need to be a subject matter expert. You require some kind of learning. A person can have access and find information about just about everything. You go to the net and you can find information about everything. But does that make that person knowledgeable? I don't think so. So here's the conclusion. Knowledge is a combination of information that somebody acquires through experience, through education, through analysis. It's about insight that helps the individual or the organization. Knowledge is information, but not vice versa. In fact, I would say knowledge is useful information. Information is raw data, as was explained in the previous slides. Knowledge uses the raw data to come up with some meaningful data. Information about a certain course. So if I find out that a certain training center is providing training for a particular course, that's an information. When I attend that particular course, I gather knowledge, and for that I need to pay. That's why knowledge is not free. So use that information to attend the course, and who knows, it might help a person in his or her career. Information is free. Knowledge, as I just explained, is not free. In a job description, you would notice that companies don't say that information about a certain skill is good to have or is a must. However, you would often see that knowledge about advanced Excel is good to have. Knowledge about a programming language, knowledge about MS Office is good to have, is a must, something like that. I would conclude by saying that companies succeed not because of information, but because of knowledge, or rather useful knowledge. That is why some companies are able to do much better than their competitors. Thank you.